Good morning, everyone. Let's get ready to go for work. First thing first, my throat is like not really doing wonders today. It is a bit normal, but that's okay. After I do my makeup and stuff like that, I am going to quickly. First, I will have a raw honey down my throat so I feel better. And I took shower. I wore this top today, and yeah, as I say, people don't like, not people, like I love the comment which I received a few days earlier, like, oh, not right on your face the camera, and it's like, I think I'm still learning, so but that's all right. And I wanted to talk about, does people opinion really matters in your life, is because I'm uh like, this was a discussion a few days back I was having with my colleagues, and they were like, they live such a free life and they don't care about what people is going to think, what society is gonna think. They do what they feel like doing. They do what is right for them. They're like, are we happy doing it? And it was a really nice thing because coming from an Indian background, you don't get to, Indian or Desi background, you can say, you don't really get this kind of upbringing or this kind of opinion. You don't have a right to think. So then I'm like, oh, because every time it is like you're judged, or for you it will be like your mom will say, oh no, what people will think, and that's your whole identity at the end of the day, about, oh, what is people going to think, and am I doing something right or am I doing something wrong? And that's where most of our life matters, and which is not right, I feel like, which is absolutely not right. And we should have a freedom to think. We should have freedom to take our own decisions. Even when I join my prayer meet on Mondays and Thursdays, I always think about it in a way that, like, I try to incorporate with them and tell, because they are not from the same nationality, they are from different nationality. Everyone has the same opinion, and the way we learn word of God is like something I was taught is completely different than something they are learning. So my thing is like, I was, let me it's paining a little bit, so it's very difficult to speak. Yeah, my opinion on this is like I keep saying I whatever. My opinion, see, this is what I'm judging my own self, and which is not good. We all have a right to take our own decisions at certain age. Once we turn 15, we are not anyone's responsibility, not even parents, because the sins what we commit, parents are not uh, like, again I said, like, parents are not responsible for it. It is our responsibility, whole and soul. So yeah, it is parents' duty as well. Like, it is parents' duty when we are born till we are like certain age, to take care of us, and to give us the good upbringing of whatever the stuff is. over here I've seen many people are like their parents are either separated, uh, oh it is and the kids are like going from here and there. They have gone for like, they themselves over here go for therapies and stuff like that, which is a bit heartbreaking. Because one good thing about us is that we have, I don't think so in India, yeah, of course now in India also we say, but not as much as how they have seen it, and now they've grown up and still they have that trauma. So it's not all of them, some of them, like, oh my mom, if my mom did this I would have been like this. I have seen broken marriages, and some of them don't even, they married, they're old now, just so that if they don't know if they will stay together or not, so they didn't even have children because of the fear of their children will may go through, and they are into their like 60s and 70s and stuff like that, 60s to 70s, and her husband is dead and she ended up with only one man, which she was very proud of, but she still had that fear. Oh, so I think this is really like something I'm learning here, I'm experiencing here from different people. Of course I know that like everyone will not agree with what I say, but I'm grateful that I got to meet these people, understand, learn from, not from their perspective, for my own sake, that things can work in this manner as well. They're happy. It's like, even if they're stressed, one thing about Filipinos I have seen is like, not here, but back when I was in Dubai, I've seen one thing about Filipinos is, even though to their hardest moment, they will always laugh, and they will take it so easily. They will be like, oh, God is there, God will protect us, God will provide it to us, and they laugh, they smile, and they will be like, oh, it's okay. They will never cry on it. Yeah, they are sad, they will cry over like somebody getting hurt or stuff like that, but I've never seen them crying over their own stuff and like own problems. They'll cry if someone passes away, or they do cry if someone like go through something terribly, like accidents and stuff like that. I've seen them in that situation that they cry. Of course they do have emotion, but when it comes to life struggles and life problems, they take it like so lightly, and that is something I always think of learning. I always thought of learning from them, but given to my nature, given to my overthinking habits, I really couldn't do that. So, you know, conclusion of this is, the reason why I'm sharing is because if somebody out there is going through anything, remember one thing: God is with you. If you are into that situation, because God knows that you can come out of it and you can handle it, because God knows you have that strength to handle and go through it, that's why you are into that situation. And I always have one thing in my mind: there is a light after every dark tunnel. So if you're in the darkness, remember one thing: very soon you will see the light as well. So don't worry about anything, instead be happy about everything, about what you have. The moment you start focusing yourself from problems to happiness and problems to gratefulness, things will actually start changing in your life. And I'm not saying this is because this is something I've read it somewhere. No, this is something I have experienced personally in my own life, and I think we all have a right to, what do you say that? I think we all have a right to be happy. We all have a right to be, many people say, oh, um, but money cannot buy happiness. But at the same time, money also can satisfy so much of your needs, whatever, on a day-to-day basis. To get something, we need money. So let's be grateful for things what we have at the moment, and see how things really changes on a daily basis. And the moment you start being thankful and grateful, things will definitely change in your life. I have experienced it, and I know that for sure you will feel it and you will experience it as well. And with this being said, I am finally ready to go for work. Not to go for work, finally ready. Now I will go grab a coffee, and that is it for today. If you have liked it, please, if you want more videos like this about, of course there are so many videos I can share about my life experiences, but I think I will share it slowly. uh till then, I love you, take care, bye.